So the tasting panel is a carryover from the very first days of the society, where the members of back then would gather and assess the casks that they were wanting to buy or wanting to bottle. Their main role is quality control, so assessing pretty much every single whiskey that will be bottled for our members, but equally it's also to create those weird and wonderful tasting notes and titles that you see on SMUS bottles and for which we are renowned.
We will sit down, a session tends to involve about 10 samples, and we just go through it methodically. So there will be unreduced nosing, bit of discussion, taste. We then add a drop of water and repeat the process. If something's deemed ready to bottle, we will then allocate one of the Society's flavour profiles, which interestingly is often the biggest point of kind of debate as to where a particular whisky fits.
To my knowledge, the tasting panel, the way it exists in the Society, is a unique organization. It's pretty much a unique feature. You know, I might stand corrected if another whiskey company does do the same, and you know, I'll happily admit it, but to the best of my knowledge, there's not really anyone else that functions the way we do. A lot of companies have tasting panels, but these tasting panels are usually comprised of a fairly limited number of people. Whereas with the Society, you're talking at the bare minimum about 30 different panelists, which are not always working together, and it's pretty much potluck who will end up working with whom. One of the other features that is pretty interesting is that we have panelists from pretty much, I wouldn't say all over the world, but from very varied backgrounds and origins, which means that it always ensures that the taste descriptors that you get and the things that are alluded to in tasting notes are varied, fun, and cosmopolitan, really.
So the Society is all about flavour and enjoyment, and I think the tasting panel really embodies that, with the wonderful, colourful descriptors, and then of course the flavour profiling as well. The panel is absolutely key to describing our whiskies to members in terms of flavour.
Having a multicultural panel and different experiences brings a whole lot of wealth into what we can put forward. Not everything is to everyone's palate, but this is how rich the Society is that it's aiming at satisfying the widest amount of members across different cultures and around the world. I can guarantee you that people abroad, in Germany, in Sweden, in China, in Japan, will not like the same types of whiskey. And this is why you find such a wealth of different flavors. This is what the Society has been doing from the get-go, and this is what we're sticking to right now.